First, Nothing Phone 3A Pro, a phone that proves style and substance can coexist, even under $500, starting at just $459. This device is winning over fans of clean design, thoughtful software, and smart features. Hardware part, you're looking at a dual camera setup 50-megapixel sensor with AI-powered scene detection and improved low-light performance. The display is a 6.7-inch OLED panel with 120 Hz refresh rate. But what makes this phone unique is the signature glyph interface. Customizable LED lighting on the back that lets you assign ringtones, app alerts, and more. Combine that with Nothing's new Essential Space UI. There's no wireless charging, and the phone is a bit chunkier than its predecessor. But for users who care more about functionality than fluff, the Nothing Phone 3A Pro is an excellent. Next, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra packs a 6.9-inch AMOLED display, thinner bezels, and Samsung's new Gorilla Armor to glass for added durability. You get either the Snapdragon 8 Elite or Samsung's own Exynos 2500, depending on your region, both pushing top-tier performance for gaming, multitasking, and creative work. The cameras, Samsung's features like audio eraser, virtual aperture, and live translate for video calls show off just how smart this phone really is. The rear setup includes a 200-megapixel main sensor with advanced night photography and zoom that rivals professional cameras. The downside, it's pricey, starting well over $1,200, and the size won't suit everyone. Next, Oppo's Find X8s and X8s. The X8 South features a 6.3-inch OLED display, while the X8s takes it up a notch with a 6.59-inch panel. Both come with a 120 Hz refresh rate and ultra-narrow bezels. Powering these devices is the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 Plus chipset, a monster when it comes to performance. Camera-wise, you're getting a triple lens setup with a 50-megapixel main, 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto lens. The battery, massive, 5,700 milliamp hours with support for 80-watt wired and 50-watt wireless charging, meaning you'll spend less time plugged in and more time doing what matters. If you're in a region where Oppo is strong, the X8 South series delivers premium specs without the flagship price. Next is the Vivo X2 Ultra, a phone that's shaking up the camera scene in a big way. At the center of it all is a 200-megapixel Samsung HP9 periscope telephoto sensor. Yes, 200 megapixel, with insane zoom capabilities and laser-sharp detail, even in low light. Add a custom Sony IMX858 ultrawide and a standard 50-megapixel main sensor, and you've got a camera setup that rivals DSLRs. The display is no slouch either, a 6.82-inch to KLTP OBO micro quad curved screen, complete with 120 Hz refresh rate. It's stunning, immersive, and great for media or editing content on the fly. For power users, you get a 6,000 milliamp hours battery, 90-watt wired charging, and IP68 and IP69 ratings, making it both fast charging and durable in the real world. Next, GT7 Pro is punching way above its weight. This phone offers serious specs. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, paired with up to 16 GB RAM and a 120 Hz Samsung Eco 2 OLED Plus display. Realm has clearly prioritized performance, especially for gamers and multitaskers. The camera setup is well-rounded, a 50-megapixel main sensor, 50-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom, and an 8-megapixel ultrawide. And speaking of price, the GT7 Pro also boasts a 6,500 mAh battery, 120-watt fast charging, and an IP68 rating, making it one of the most practical and durable flagships in this tier. Next, let's talk raw power, the ECU 13. This phone was built for gamers, and it doesn't pretend to be anything else. Packing Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite, paired with up to 18GB RAM and a 144Hz 6.8-inch decay-old panel, the ECU 13 delivers one of the most fluid and responsive experiences you'll find on mobile. The 6,150 mAh battery keeps you gaming longer, and 120-watt fast charging gets you back in action quickly. And yes, it's got cameras, a triple 50-mega setup. Samsung reintroduced the Edge series in Q2 2025 with a striking 6.8-inch curved AMOLED display, ultra-thin 6.4mm body, and flagship-grade internals. Think Snapdragon 8 Elite, 12GB RAM, and up to 1TB of storage. The camera system is what you'd expect from Samsung: a potential 200-megapixel main, 50-megapixel ultrawide, and 50-megapixel telephoto with 3.5 times optical zoom. AI enhancements bring pro-grade portrait mode, low light shooting, and even improved video stability. With One UI 7, Android 15, and 7 years of updates, the S25 Edge is not just a return to a beloved design. It's a refined, futuristic take on what a flagship can be. It's sleek, powerful, and surprisingly compact for the amount of tech it packs inside. Best for gaming. ECU 13, blazing performance, 144Hz display, and a battery built to last. The ECU 13 is a mobile gamer's dream. Best camera, Vivo X200 Ultra. With a 200-megapixel periscope lens and class-leading image processing, the X200 Ultra is for the shutterbugs and video pros. Best battery life, Realme GT 7 Pro. A massive 6,500 mAh cell and 120-watt charging make this phone unbeatable in power efficiency. Best value for money, Nothing Phone 3A Pro. For under $500, it delivers flagship performance and a clean user experience with personality. Best overall flagship, Galaxy S25 Ultra. It has it all, from camera to software support to productivity tools. It's the ultimate all-rounder. And if you thought 2025 was done, think again. Coming soon are phones like the Pixel 9 Pro, OnePlus 13, and potentially the iPhone 17 series, rumored to bring massive AI upgrades and under-display cameras.